Okay. I think that going on Twitter, I know that like people always have excuses, whatever. Going on Twitter and tweeting out like, oh, I'm so blah, when you know there's like some private shit just happened, and be like, oh wow, I'm so sorry for what happened, blah 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 blah, and you're not saying like anything, is just attention whoring, attention seeking behavior. It just means you're desperate and thirsty for people to give you attention. I don't think it's a legitimate way of grieving. I don't think it's a legitimate way of like fucking showing that you're sad about something. Like, we do that in our private life, okay? People were able to grieve way before social media existed. People were able to be sad about something and express like sadness about something way before they had a Twitter or Instagram or Facebook account to post on. I reject that idea. I reject that idea that we need to just vague tweet all the fucking time on Twitter in order to show people like how sad we are. I don't agree with that. All right, okay. Who's defending that take? Well, just because Michael Brooks passed away recently, and a lot of people started speculating after the show closed, like what was happening. And then a whole bunch of people started tweeting like, oh my God, just heard the tragic news, sorry. And no one has any idea what's going on. And like all you're doing is like getting everybody like super irritated and super agitated.
Well, Destiny, we all know he died. Like, what do you mean irritated and agitated? Like, he died. You think that's not going to cause a Twitter explosion? You think it wouldn't cause a Twitter explosion if Destiny died? Like, Jesus Christ.
And everybody's speculating and getting nervous or whatever. No one has any idea what's up. I don't think, I think it's like it's just self-serving. Like, you're making everybody more stressed. You're making everybody feel worse off for it. Like, just so that you can get on Twitter and Vaguepost and get attention for it.
I don't think any of this is intentional.
Examples of those tweets moments before the announcement. I saw a couple of these. Damn it, this year just got so much worse. Just absolutely devastated. Today is a really bad day.
Does Destiny realize that people just take out their phones in today's day and age and just, like, tweet their thoughts? Like, just automatically. It's not, like, a calculated effort to, like, gather attention or, like, get attention. Attention-seeking behavior. It's just how people operate in the 21st century in the digital information age with the internet is like, of course you're going to go on Twitter and tweet like this as this prominent figure as this is happening, like, because of course you want people to know. Like, maybe I'm trying too hard to rationalize this behavior. When my point is it's not rational behavior, it's not calculated. So I'll just leave it at that, I guess.
Day. Absolutely fucking worst money. Yeah, like, not like, why would you do it's so attention seeking. Oh God, I hate it.
But I don't think it's deliberate attention seeking. I think it's just automatic, like, thought posting.
So much. I mean, maybe it was attention-seeking, but maybe it was just people waiting for the close people to make it public before announcing it. Sure, I don't normally say this. I normally do the things where it's like, oh, like, everybody grieves in different ways and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to come out and just say this is just wrong. In this way, I don't think that it is necessary to the human condition that you need to log into your social media and type out to thousands of people how sad you are about it. I don't agree with that. I'm going to say that that's just an unhealthy facet of human personality that needs to be deleted out of existence. You're Twitter farming. That's all you're doing.
But there's also this way of or this fact of our age that people do express themselves on social media nowadays. Like, they do. Of course they do.
100%. Like, it is so easy to just not tweet anything. And I'll take this step like one more take further. Call me crazy or whatever. If I had a close friend, if like Lily died or some shit, I would never, ever, ever even remotely think to get on Twitter and be like, oh my God, I can't believe my close friend is gone, blah, 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 or whatever. It would be the last thought in my mind to get on fucking Twitter and start tweeting out to everybody that somebody close to me just died. I can't even imagine how fucking warped your mind must be in terms of like getting farms on fucking social media to think that like that's like the healthy first step to go. No.
I don't think anybody who was posting about it, like Matt Binder, for example, worked with him. Like, I don't think anybody that was posting about it like that was actually doing it just to get attention. Like, that's a leap that Destiny's making in this argument.
No fucking way is this normal, healthy human behavior. I don't believe it, dude. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's unbelievable to me. It's insane to me. Like I can't imagine if anybody close to me, if Mr. Mooten or Dan or any friend I had or Melina or my son or something like that happened, and like I'm on Twitter, wow, what a horrible day, guys. And then like vague posting it, and you know they're checking their phone like every like 10 seconds to see like what people are saying in response. Oh my God, it's...
He's just speculating about people's psychology here.
It's unreal to me. It is unbelievable to me. Holy shit. You mean, why are you guys all bringing up Pokey's tweet from offline TV? Is this supposed to be a gotcha? You realize I got into a huge fight with the entire offline TV house over this, right? Why are you posting this like I haven't seen it before? Do you not watch my stream? Well, I don't understand. Wait, so you literally think that the people posting aren't sad at all and just want to farm? You don't think they just want access to their massive network of supportive followers? You don't get support from your followers like that. When you make a post publicly like that, the reason why we post on our social medias is to get attention, right? That's the point. It's like, I want a lot of people to see something.
Okay, well, what's the difference between, like, the type of attention that you'd get or that you'd want from posts like that if you're even thinking about what the response is going to be and not just typing out your thoughts as they're hitting you, as this tragic event is hitting you, would be support, right? Like, that would be the type of attention. Like, what's the distinction between support and attention here?
Something, right? If you were like are sad and you want like consolation, you want to share like a personal thought like that, or it just seems to me like the healthy human behavior would probably be to reach out to some friends about that, right? If something would have happened to like my son,
right? Yeah, sure, of course. Like, yeah, it's healthier to reach out to. And I was just talking to one of my friends about this yesterday, who was convincing me to revise my Facebook posting because of a legal situation and the fact that no matter what, the people who are sort of your enemies will do whatever they can to, and they'll take whatever you can say and whatever you do say, and they will misrepresent you at any given opportunity. So my friend was telling me about how I should be more careful with my posting, and it's more healthy to post personal things and personal feelings, well, not post them publicly, but to just message somebody privately. So of course that's the more healthy behavior, Destiny. I just, like, why is that not your only critique? Why are you like speculating about the psychology here and being like, oh, they just want attention. They just want attention.
Like, I wouldn't be on fucking Twitter. No offense, but you guys are the last fucking people in the world that I would want to share that with or talk with about that. I'm not getting any support from you guys. Like, a million tweets in consolation saying like, oh, sorry about what happened isn't going to make me feel any better, right? That would be stuff that I would reach out to very, very, very close friends or close people about. Like, people post about their families' deaths all the time. I'm not talking about, I don't know. Oh my God. I don't know what people can, I don't know if I'm not communicating. I don't know if
Yeah, I don't know if he is, actually, because, like, he did talk about his own family as an example. He is talking about family deaths.
I got to talk, or if people just can't listen to what I'm saying. If you want to tweet out that you're upset about something, okay? That's fine. Holy shit. You guys are unbelievable. If something happens, okay, and you get upset about something, and you want to tweet out something, that's fine. Sure. I think I tweeted out that like, oh, like Byron's passing was sad or whatever. That's fine. What I'm talking about is like minutes after some shit happens and no one knows what's going on, and you start vague posting on Twitter, not even like really saying anything, like, oh, I'm so sad.
Okay. So he's just specifically talking about the vague posting. Well, they didn't know what was going on either at the time, probably. Like, this is all just speculation on some level, of course. Like, I just did a personal speculation meme, as Destiny is as well, but, like, I guess his response to me there would just be, like, then don't say anything if you don't know what's happening.
Sad about what happened, and everyone's like, what the fuck happened? No one knows. That's very specifically what I'm talking about. How do you not understand what I'm saying? Holy shit. Does anybody need any more clarifying statements on this? Oh my fucking God. I think I literally used the word vague posters in my tweet. How is getting online and talking about your family dying vague posting? Don John, explain this. Don John. Everybody shut the... If you type besides Don John, I'm going to ban you. I'm banning everybody that's typing except for Don John. It's starting as soon as you hear it. 1,024 hours are going out, and I'm not undoing them, okay? Alright, you were talking about vague posting, but then you said the last person I want to talk about...
He just bans his entire chat. What the fuck?
My son's death is you guys, and I wrote you were moving to the topic of
Holy
politicization of family members. Yeah, sorry, I forgot I have to qualify every single fucking thing I say like 50 million fucking times because you're incapable of connecting two thoughts together. I'm muting all donations. Okay, obviously, my kid dies.
I find it really funny to watch Destiny freak out. Did you watch his Hashinshin vid? Who the fuck is Hashinshin? What are you on about?
I'm probably going to mention it publicly at some point. What I'm saying is that, okay, while his fucking blood is still barely pumping through his body as his heart, like, finally gives out, I'm not gonna pick up my fucking phone and be like, oh god, worst day ever today. There's a difference between, like waiting a few days versus, like, you desperately have to get onto social media and get that fucking validation, that dopamine hit immediately because you know something that somebody else doesn't and you want attention for it.
I mean, yeah, maybe he is starting to have a point. Actually. Yeah. Social media is weird.
That's what I'm saying is the difference. I'm gonna try really hard from now on to walk you guys, to take your hands, okay? Or to set you in your fucking wheelchair and wheel you from point to point so you can't connect like two things in your head. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm playing RimWorld for 7 hours now. You know what? I'm gonna come out and say it. Are you ready for the real class takes? Are you ready for the real classism takes?
Oh no.
Here they come. I hope all the pores in chat get mad. Kids that go to private school
The pores.
are just fundamentally different than kids that go to public school. And there's a whole lot of public schoolers in here. I felt it my very first day of college. When I saw kids pull out their fucking shit and they had to learn how to do the quadratic equation their second year in fucking college, I knew at that time, public school kids, there's just something wrong with you guys, okay?
What?
Okay? There it is. There's your real class takes for...
What the fuck is wrong with Destiny? Doesn't he understand the fact that public schools are financed by property taxes? So if you live in a poorer community, you're going to get a worse education in the first place? Like, that's not how anything works. Obviously, if somebody learned more in private school than public school, it's because the private school kids just have more money. It's not because of an inherent flaw in the fucking literal students who attend public schools. Like, what the that actually makes no sense at all.
For the day, all right? You guys trigger the fuck out of me. State improve the quadratic formula. Private.
That has nothing to do with anything.
Well, fuck. I don't remember it because I learned that shit in fucking 8th grade, okay? If your first exposure to the quadratic formula is after you can legally fucking drink in the United States, you failed math, alright?
Fuck math.
There you go.
Dude.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm being really angsty and edgy and angry, okay? I'm sorry, okay?
It's not your fault. These people will never have to deal with starting up stream and having the same question asked 90 times, dude. They'll never get it.
My title is literally Rip Michael Brooks.
Yep, and then
Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news?
and then
Did
you
you
say the
hear it?
title, and then someone else will come in and say it too.
I figured out how to get Slasher to prove he knows the doc ban reason. He posts an encrypted version of the
Quiet.
explanation with the intention of sharing the private key once the reason is public. Cheating would be statistically impossible. Convince him.
That must be really hard. It is.
It is hard. We live harder lives, okay? People don't understand.
We live harder
We walk a
lives.
higher path, okay? We're called... People don't understand that streaming is the hardest... Where is Ego Raptor? Ego Raptor was right, okay? At the top of the oppressed hierarchy of workers are streamers and internet artists, okay? I walk back
This is such bullshit, by the way.
everything I said before. So,
Streamers that are big make a lot of money.
the carpet cleaning job I did was some of the easiest, most life-fulfilling work ever. This is actually way harder. Thank you, Ego Raptor. They don't want to make information public before it's public? Then shut the fuck up! How hard is that? Is it actually that hard not to tweet?
Right, I was right. That would be his response, is just don't tweet about it.
Are some of you pathetic, dopamine-hooked fucking morons so obsessed with the attention and validation you get from strangers on the fucking internet that you can't put down your goddamn fucking crack mobile device for 2 fucking seconds and wait for the fucking dust to settle on something? That's a you problem, dog.
It's not an MP, that's a YP.
I will make fun of you
like,
for it.
dopamine from
Yeah, I think
tweeting shit?
it is. Yeah, oh yeah. When you tweet that shit and people are like, oh god, and you watch it fucking.
I guess I've never had like breaking news to tweet out. I don't know.
You want some break? I can give you some.
Yeah, dude.
I can give you some
breaking news.
hard breaking news.
Going to play
You want
games
some
with your
ultra
son later
hard
on stream.
fucking crazy
What do you
shit?
got?
That was a good
I'm.
ass
Are you
time.
streaming?
D.
No, I'm not.
I have to actually turn this off because I don't want my lips to be red for this. 1 second.
Wait, I didn't. Okay.
Shin Shin, if you're listening, because I see you in chat, please, for the love of God, delete the first like 15 fucking pages of this shit. Don't. No one cares about.
I don't know who Shinshin is. What is this drama I don't know about? Dude, give me my cursor back, please. Holy, there we go. Hashinshin? Who the fuck is Hashinshin? Hashinshin. That has to be one of the worst names that any streamer could like ever have is Hashinshin. Imagine calling yourself something as dumb as Hashinshin. But apparently apparently Destiny was not being a dick about Michael Brooks' death, so we're fine. That's what I thought that video was going to be, but he's just pissed off about Twitter being addictive or something.